on your pants.
What in God's name was that? It is one day after seeing this movie, and I am still trying to comprehend just what in the hell I just saw. I honestly went into this movie in a pretty good mood. I never miss a Tiger Shroff flick. War is a goddamn masterpiece, and I'm like the only person who loved Boggy 3. I don't mean I'm just the only critic who liked it. No, with scores this low everywhere, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person. That movie was pure insanity, and I loved it. So when people were leaving me comments the past couple of days saying, dude, don't go see Heropanti 2, it's trash, I was like, whatever, I'll probably still like it, and wow, this movie is a mess. It's an astonishing mess, but it's a mess. I don't even know how much I could describe the plot to this, no matter how hard I tried. I'm guessing the Imdb Summary is in the same boat, because I don't know what the hell movie this synopsis is describing, but it's not the movie I saw. Tiger Shroff plays Bablu, an ace hacker who joins a crime boss magician to simultaneously hack into the banking accounts of everyone in the world. But then when he grows a conscience, he helps the government bring down Laila, who sends his assassins to kill Bablu through the movie. Also, Bablu is banging the villain's sister. It helps if you just think you're watching a remake of Swordfish, because it lifts whole scenes from that. One thing I was surprised by pretty instantly was just how cheap the movie looks. The most stylish thing about it is the trailer, which honestly makes it hard to use this as a source to convey just how quickly put together the movie feels. There are sequences in here that have the same kind of film quality and framing as something like God's Club. And when these officials are talking in a room with each other, it's seriously like someone gave Neil Breen some extra money and a fight choreographer. There is also really bad green screening, just sprinkled throughout, sometimes right in the middle of chase scenes. You can always tell each scene where the money was spent. Sometimes there will be these explosions that look like something cheap I pulled off of YouTube for Lloyd's What If It Exploded bit. But then the parking garage car dance fighting part will look good, or the musical number where they go into the Matrix. There are a lot of nice cars in this, and it always feels like that's where most of the money went. The movie also finds the smallest ways to be awkward, like it'll begin showing the opening credits, then the movie will start and go on for a while, but then just pick back up in the opening credits. It didn't feel natural. It felt like somebody accidentally edited the scenes out of order. Even the ending credits are weird. There will be a musical number and then just cut to these silent ending credits scrolling by really fast. Usually I was just scratching my head, trying to figure out where we were in the plot. Like, the movie is going on for a while, then the next scene will say present day. Like, what? I didn't even know we were in the past. There are so many flashbacks in here that go on for a really long time, to where I was constantly wondering where we were in the timeline. As for the comedy, I was with it for a bit during the start. Honestly, there were some scenes I laughed my ass off at, though I'm not really sure if I was supposed to. Because when the movie intentionally tries to be funny, it is just juvenile. Like dick jokes, ass jokes, people getting water thrown in their face, and sound effects galore. Oh yeah, there are plenty of nut shots in the movie and a sound effect to go right along with it. It's so sitcom-y, one of the fight scenes looks like it's taking place on a sitcom soundstage. The musical score sounds like a level complete music after beating the boss in a Sega Genesis game. That musical riff got a little old as the movie went along. I actually highly respect how much randomness the movie will throw into a small period of time. Take this extended sequence where he walks around with a bullet in his ass after many scenes where people want to stare at his ass for any identifying marks. He goes to the vet to get the bullet out, and the vet comes out with his really low-cut top and a sash that says prom queen. Okay. guy. So they dig the bullet out of him, and the next day they're like, where's Bob Blue? And the doctor goes, oh, he's off at a zombie party. Cut to musical number where everyone's dressed as zombies, spliced in with the villains barging into the doctor's office, killing all of the doctors. So it's like, pick a tone. It's okay. Bob Blue and them escape. They get on a train in which the villains then drive a car directly into a train where the car turns and starts chasing Bob Blue down the aisle. Everything I just said happens within like minutes of each other. But despite all the things I said about it and all the things that don't work, there are still standout things about it. It's the most juvenile movie of his I've seen, but Tiger Shroff still carries it, and he's still charismatic as hell and great in these fight scenes. The villain is also pretty great. Nawazuddin Siddiqui is having a great time in this, and he goes delightfully over the top in all the best ways and is very, very entertaining. There's a whole sequence where it's like the Tower in Game of Death, if designed by Mr. Scaramanga. And this sequence was a lot of fun. Hell, the giant chess pieces from Harry Potter even show up for a fight scene. This is a hard movie to grade. I can't in good conscience recommend seeing it in the theater. But Laura and I were the only ones there, and we did have fun making comments, laughing, and trying to make sense of the movie's plot. So if you go with somebody and it's an empty theater, it might be worth it. Otherwise, stay home and watch it there. Because of some set pieces that really do work, plus the performances of the lead, and also the villain, who was a delight when he was on screen, I'll give it a C-, because it's a mess, but it's a mess I couldn't look away from and was always perplexed by. Boy, am I curious to hear people's thoughts on this one. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to subscribe to our channel today and follow us on Twitter at The Cinema Snob, and we'll see you next time.